The fox devil Ninetailed transformed herself into Daji, the royal consort.
The movie shows a nine-tailed fox demon that led to the outbreak of a great war in ancient China. The war not only took place in the realm of humans but also involved the realm of gods and demons. Therefore, the gods sent a divine army led by Jiang Ziya, an immortal warrior, to defeat the nine-tailed fox demon. After a fierce battle, Jiang Ziya could eventually end the war by capturing the fox demon, making humanity more respectful to the gods. But Jiang Ziya's task continued. The gods subsequently ordered him to kill the nine-tailed fox once and for all, and if that were done, he would be made the leader of the gods. Jiang Ziya obeyed the order.
Then so it is done.
But at the time of execution, the fox demon revealed to him that an innocent girl's soul was trapped inside her. If he kills the fox demon, the girl will surely die. It made Jiang Ziya hesitate to continue the procession of execution. Ultimately, he decided to remove the fox's demon seal to save the girl. However, the decision ended up being a mistake, because once the fox demon is free, she attacks the leader of the gods, the Heavenly Master. Fortunately, Jiang Ziya moved quickly by saving the Heavenly Master from attack, but it still couldn't keep Jiang Ziya from being punished. The gods sentenced him to exile to the North Sea for his wrongdoing in disobeying orders and for being deceived by the illusions created by the fox demon. During the exile, his divine power would be stripped. He was forbidden to set foot in Jinshu Hall, where the gods and immortals subsided. He can only return if he has fixed his mind and admitted that the fox demon had tempted him. 10 years later, in his exile on Earth, Jiang Ziya still doubted whether the girl he saw inside the fox demon was an illusion or a real one. His friend, an immortal named Shengongbao, tried to persuade him to continue to focus on training and clearing his mind so that he could quickly return to Jinshu Hall. He decided to find out the truth about the girl. Jiang Ziya began his journey with his pet Sibu Xiang. The first place he went was a bar located in a village, but the people there cited him for his mistakes that had unleashed the nine-tailed fox demon. Nevertheless, he entered the bar regardless of those who insulted him. He was lucky that he stayed there because a girl named Xiao Jiao soon appeared. Jiang Ziya felt the girl was similar to the one he saw in the fox demon's illusion 10 years ago. But before Jiang escaped his surprise, Xiao Jiao walked up to the bartender. She asked him where she could find the black flower blooming. She claimed that her father was waiting for her at that place, and the bartender knew about the place. According to him, she could find those black flowers on Mount Yodo, the mountain of the gods. The bartender then offered to give Xiao Jiao a map that could help her go to Mount Yodo, as long as she bought the map from him. Thus, she gave the bartender one big bag that she claimed contained money. But when the bag was opened, it turned out there were just stones. Chaos ensued inside the bar. She used it to seize the map forcefully. When the girl was about to run away with her map, the bartender quickly grabbed an axe and threw it at her. It could have hit her head if she hadn't dodged. Still, the attack tore her hood, allowing everyone to see her face, and it turns out she had fox ears on her head, indicating that she was a fox demon. People were eager to catch her to be handed over to the gods in Jinshu Hall, but luckily, she's very agile. She managed to escape from the place by taking Sibu, who had swallowed the map, with her. Seeing that, Jiang Ziya immediately ran after her, but he only could get Sibu, while Xiao Jiao fled into a cave. Jiang Ziya decided to follow her, even though Shengongbao forbade him.
I can only return to Jinshu Hall by first uncovering the truth.
After searching for a while, Xiao Jiao finally showed up. She tried to snatch Sibu from Jiang Ziya again, but this time, Jiang Ziya managed to stop her, forcing her to flee again. But just as she was running, a bunch of evil black fox shadows suddenly appeared and dragged her. Afraid of something terrible happening to her, Jiang Ziya quickly tried to save her using his skills. Shortly after, he managed to banish those black shadows. Once it was safe, Jiang Ziya opened the map and checked it out.
Very well.
At this point, he was still curious about Xiang Jiao's identity. Why she couldn't remember herself, he decided to accompany her to Mount Yodo to find her father.
To Mount Yodo.
He hoped he could see the truth about her identity and relationship with the nine-tailed fox demon. However, Xiao Jiao was not happy that Jiang Ziya was with her. The following day, she started persuading him to lend her the map, intending to flee again afterward. But Jiang Ziya needed to eat her tricks more quickly. He knew she had a habit of deceiving people, making it hard for him to trust her. But still, their togetherness made them close to each other. Even Cebu did not hesitate to play with her. A few days later, they arrived at the village of the dead. They found a wind chime which, to the best of Jiang Ziya's knowledge, could transmit memories to their loved ones. Xiaojiu took the bell with him, and they went on until they reached a dry dam. There Jiang Ziya found an old man with a very limp condition. But despite his condition, the man immediately attacked Xiaojiu when he saw her, resulting in her exploding in anger. She tried to attack the old man in retaliation, but Jiang Ziya restrained her, asking her to calm down. Jiang Ziya did not know that that was precisely the opportunity she was looking for. Once he was off guard, she ran over the map and took a flee. Seeing that, Jiang Ziya told Cebu to go after her, while he would treat the old man before catching up with them. But the old man was already severely wounded. Before his death, the old man revealed that he was a fox demon hunter, and that's why he just attacked Xiaojiu. Meanwhile, after she escaped Jiang Ziya, Xiaojiu crossed paths with a group of crows.
Ravens. You guys always assume you're in charge.
Upset by the sound of the birds, she kicked a rock at them, unaware that her actions made them angry. They then attacked her, resulting in her hands being scratched and bleeding. The blood then dripped onto the ground, waking up the vast creatures immersed in it. Now the situation has suddenly turned dangerous for her. But luckily, Jiang Ziya and Cebu arrived on time. They helped Xiaojiu right before it attacked her, although Cebu was injured in the fight. Then Jiang Ziya told Xiaojiu to take Cebu away while he fought the monster. Just as she was about to run, Cebu regained consciousness, and he returned to help Jiang Ziya fight instead of running away. But unfortunately, he couldn't do anything against that monster with his little body. Seeing the situation getting more critical, Xiaojiu finally decided to help them in the fight. The monster threw her over the cliff's edge, resulting in her bag and the map falling into the abyss. The only thing left was the wind chime, but it was stuck in a little twig. Jiang Ziya then realized that the spirit within the monster was attracted to the sound of the wind chimes. He ordered Xiaojiu to drop it from a branch without wasting time. The monster followed the thing and fell into the abyss. With the monster dead, they again continued their journey until, at some point, they decided to rest and make camp. Later that night, Xiaojiu woke up from her sleep to find a boy who was nearby ruins. She gave the boy food. But suddenly, his father appeared and caught Xiaojiu, wanting to cut off her ear.
Cut her ears off!
But it all turned out to be just her nightmare. When Xiaojiu and Jiang Ziya talked about their past, a pair of mysterious birds suddenly appeared above them. Jiang Ziya decided to follow the light of the two birds toward Mount Yodo, considering they had lost their maps. As they approach Mount Yodo, they find black flowers in the street.
Black flowers? We've got to be close.
But they didn't realize that Bao was secretly following them. He was trying to attack Xiaojiu. He believed she was a fox demon who wanted to deceive and harm Jiang Ziya. Therefore, he attempted to get Jiang Ziya to return with him. However, Jiang Ziya chose to stay with Xiaojiu because he still wanted to find out the truth about the nine-tailed fox. He and Cebu even blocked Bao when he was about to attack Xiaojiu.
You are hopeless!
Although the result was that Cebu was thrown away because of Shin's attack. Worried about Cebu, Xiaojiu looked for him despite the thick fog, but the quest instead drove her to meet King Zhou, the last ruler of the Shang dynasty. Xiaojiu thought King Zhou was the father she had been looking for, but King Zhou quickly denied it.
Father? Foolish child, I am not your father.
While the two of them were fighting, King Zhou realized that Xiaojiu was wearing a bracelet on her ankle. He knew his concubine used to have the same bracelet, but she was killed by the nine-tailed fox. And now, he had a chance to avenge the death of his beloved concubine because he knew Xiaojiu was tied to the nine-tailed fox through the bracelet. So, if he wants to kill the fox demon, he must kill Xiaojiu first. Thus, King Zhou began to strangle Xiaojiu, making it difficult for her to breathe. Jiang Ziya and Bao arrived, but they didn't have to move a bit to help Xiaojiu, because then, she suddenly unleashed the demonic power of the fox. But apparently, that power was too strong for her. Soon, she fell unconscious. Seeing that, Jiang Ziya thought that she had become part of the Nine-Tailed Fox clan, so he decided to kill her. But when he raised his sword, ready to slash her, he became doubtful again. And before he could make up his mind, a black shadow suddenly appeared and dragged Xiaojiu away. Jiang Ziya and Bao reacted quickly in pursuit of the shadow. But to their surprise they found it was the nine-tailed fox who had dragged Xiaojiu. The fox demon explained to them that Xiaojiu was none other than Su Daji, the woman who was supposed to be King Zhou's concubine. A long time ago, when Daji was on her way to the capital city of Shang, 9 fox demon entered her body and disguised herself as the king's concubine. That's why Su Daji was trapped inside the fox demon, as Jiang Ziya had seen earlier. As for Daji's father, whom Xiaojiu had been looking for, he had long since passed away. On the other hand, the 9-tailed fox demon wanted to regain her strength by uniting her bracelet and Xiaojiu's. But Jiang Ziya and Shengongbao won't let that happen. The two of them desperately fought the demon while trying to cut off the bracelet. Though, no matter how hard they tried, the chains did not break. It was natural that the bracelet was very sturdy. According to the fox demon, it was created by Heavenly Master, who was none other than Jiang Ziya's master. The revelation made Jiang Ziya wonder why did his master make the bracelet for a demon like her, and he refused to believe it.
Master, the truth. I have to know.
Don't listen! She wants to confuse you! Don't give credence to her lies!
Fortunately, Sibu came as a deer at such a precarious time. He violently occupied the demon before taking Jiang Ziya and the others to escape, but his fight with the fox demon left him seriously injured. Soon, Sibu fell and died, even though Jiang Ziya had tried to treat him. After successfully escaping from the fox demon, Jiang Ziya and the others decided to rest for a while. Shengongbao told Jiang Ziya that if they didn't break the fox's demon bracelet soon, Xiaojiu would re-enter the demon, and she would be trapped there forever. They need to talk to the Heavenly Master to find a solution. Jiang Ziya agreed with that. He went to the realm of gods with the help of Shengongbao, who sacrificed some of his spirits to deport him. Jiang Ziya then climbed the stairs in the realm of the gods to meet the Heavenly Master. But before he reached his destination, the other gods suddenly barricaded him and struck him repeatedly with lightning. Luckily, the Heavenly Master interrupted, allowing Jiang Ziya to speak. Thus, Jiang Ziya started talking and asked his master what he should do. The master said that if the fox spirit bracelet and Xiaojiu's bracelet were connected, no power would be able to stop her.
Once the lock of destiny is fastened, it cannot be undone in the same lifetime.
The only way to stop the fox demon is if Xiaojiu reincarnates at the reincarnation gate located on Guizhi Cliff. It's just that the fox demon has to enter the cliff. Armed with such information, Jiang Ziya returned to the human realm, where he, Shengongbao, and Xiaojiu returned to Guizhi Cliff. However, after Jiang Ziya opened the cliff with his stick, they felt that the 9-tailed fox was approaching them very quickly. Hence, Shengongbao asked Jiang Ziya to go first with Xiaojiu while he tried to hold back the fox demon. But the demon proved too decisive for Shengongbao to face alone. He lost despite having exerted all his strength. Meanwhile, after crossing the cliff, Jiang Ziya continued to run while holding Xiaojiu. They finally arrived at the edge of a lake, the reincarnation gate. He then asked Xiaojiu to walk towards the gate and enter it so she could reincarnate. He remained on the shore of the lake.
Thank you.
As Xiaojiu was entering the gate, the fox demon came and attacked the gate to take Xiaojiu. The fox demon revealed to Jiang Ziya that initially, the Heavenly Master had promised to give her godhood, raising her to the realm of the gods. But the Heavenly Master broke his promise. Instead, he made the fox demon the scapegoat of war. To hide his evil, he killed all 9 fox clans and even planned to kill the fox demon. A moment later, the Heavenly Master sent the divine guillotine to kill her. But Jiang Ziya, who realized that Xiaojiu was inside the fox demon, immediately chased after her to save the girl. Unfortunately, his strength wasn't enough, and he fell again. But it was at this moment that he remembered the words of his fallen friends. It made him realize that his power came from himself, not from the gods. With this, he could unleash his full power and mutate into a holy god. Now he was doubling in speed and even making him catch up with the fox demon, but he was too late. Xiaojiu had been exposed to the divine guillotine. With the fox demon dead, Jiang Ziya was summoned to Jingshu Hall to once again be the leader of the gods, thanks to his services in helping to kill the fox demon. But now that he had realized how corrupt the gods were, he rejected the offer. Instead, he destroyed the bridge that connected the realm of gods to that of men. It broke the connection between the two. The last scene shows Shengongbao, who has turned into a human, telling the story of Jiang Ziya's heroism and his disciple, including how he destroyed the sky ladder. While in a peaceful village, a dog played around with a little girl, indicating that Xiaojiu and Sibu had been reincarnated. As for Jiang Ziya, he seemed to be preparing food for the coming guests, and it turns out that the guest was Neza.